Howdy, folks. Welcome to another episode of Meals with Moses. Tonight we're having cheesesteak quesadillas, and there's a few ingredients in it. Let's get started. Okay, we're going to go over our ingredients. Of course, we got our big tortillas here. I got provolone cheese slices, 8 slices. I have 2 cups of 3-pepper blend. I get this from Kroger's. These are frozen. The recipe actually says use 1 onion and 1 bell pepper. There's about 2 cups. They're bell pepper and onion mix together. There's about 2 cups there. It says use a sirloin steak and cut it up, but I use this shaved steak I get from Kroger's. There's a 1-pound package, and it's already shaved up. Makes it easy to make your quesadillas. And then we have some spices. I have some steak seasoning, pepper, onion salt, onion powder, and garlic powder. I got 1 tablespoon of each. Now it only says to use the steak seasoning in it, but I added these other spices on my own that's not in the recipe. And that's all the ingredients. So let's get started now and cook this up. Now we're going to get started cooking. I got my pan on about medium-high heat, heating up. So I'm going to add some olive oil, a couple tablespoons to it. And then we're going to add our steak. And we're going to let this cook up for 2, 3, maybe 5 minutes until it starts to brown up a little. And then we're going to add our peppers and onions. Now that this steak is starting to brown up, I'm going to add our peppers and onions to it. And I'm going to add all of our spices. We'll just mix that up. And we'll let this cook till the steak finishes cooking up and the peppers and onions are soft. And then we'll be ready to assemble our quesadillas. Now that our meat mixture is done, now we're going to get ready to finish off these quesadillas. Now our meat mixture is done. We're going to put a bigger pan. I got it on medium heat. We're going to spray it with some cooking spray. And we're going to put our tortilla down in it. We're going to add 2 slices of the provolone cheese on one side. And then we're going to add our meat mixture on the other side. And you can fill these with as much meat as you want. If you want a real meaty one, this recipe is supposed to make 4 of these. So if you want a real meaty one, you can add more meat to it. And then we're going to let that cook till the cheese starts to melt a little bit. Now the cheese is starting to melt on this. So what we're going to do is flip these together. I use 2 spatulas because it makes it easier to flip these. And you just flip that over. Press it down. And you just leave it on there till you get a good melt on the cheese and it browns up a little on the outside. and then you'll be ready to plate it up. This is browned up nice on the outside, so it's ready to go. Put it on our plate. Now I use a pizza cutter to cut this because it makes it pretty easy to cut it up. I cut mine in 3 sections. You can do it in half if you want. But there you are, cheesesteak quesadilla. Now you can add some salsa or something with this if you want, but you got to remember, you got to add in the carbs and the calories. This has 405 calories and 30 carbs in it for one quesadilla. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's episode, Cheesesteak Quesadillas. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.